Oh, look at this. There's a hacker. I can't believe it. An HR 999 already in the PC version. Obviously it's someone who's been modding, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It is the PC version after all. They usually associate the really good modding with PC because maybe it's you have more direct access to the game files, I suppose. I don't really know how else to put it. I'm not one who gets involved in this stuff, but yeah, you can see that this guy is already modding his game. So hopefully nothing untoward happens during this quest, like, you know, something so out of the ordinary that my save will be corrupted, but if I don't do it, the quest you have joined has ended, leaving the session. Okay, so the person probably one-shot the Teostra. That's something that I can gather from that, because the quest had only been going for 2 minutes, and the quest had already ended, which means that the guy has probably one-shot the Teostra. That's kind of unfortunate. I could have gotten some free carbs there, but anyway. And I have returned in a completely different game, praise be to the Rathalos Tale and things of that nature. But it did originally look like it was going to be a Monster Hunter World video, didn't it? Well, unfortunately. Well, thanks for the Mega Juice, my friend. You're very friendly. I mean, what a random thing to give me, but thank you. Anyway, let's go ahead and take on this quest, shall we? This one will be pretty easy. It's an epic hunting quest, and I need to do a number of these epic hunting quests to get access to the G-rank Lao Shan Lung. And once I kill the G-rank Lao Shan Lung, I will then, after that, have access to a lot of randomly appearing G-rank Elder Dragon quests. At the moment I've just been, well, lately, I should say, I have been bumming off other people's Elder Dragon quests, but I'm going to take matters into my own hands and get myself some Elder Dragon quests of my own, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm a bit worried about Dixon. He generally knows where he's going, and if I'm going in the opposite direction to that of Dixon, there could be a problem. Of course, because it is a triple quest, it's... Oh, Zuko, for fuck's sake. It's alright, it's more of an inconvenience to him than anything else. He always seems to disconnect from my sessions, it's really kind of annoying. Sort of describing what you can actually see on camera right here, and Kaze just took a fireball to the face. Welcome to Yian Garuga. So at this point we haven't even wounded Garuga enough to get his ears to go down. Oh, Jesus, now it's my turn to take a fireball in the face. Like I said, Yian Garuga in a nutshell. Fuck off. I hate this monster. Just get out of my face. I've never liked Garuga to be... Dixon! I'm supposed to be fighting Garuga, not you. Come on. And now we're both in the shit. Look at this. This is not good at all. Fuck. Anyway. Of course, Yian Garuga... Dixon! Dixon, what is going on? Anyways, aside from that, no, I was in a bit of a shit situation as well there, to be honest. And then also the heads-up display. Those are the two biggest differences in first and second generation. I can't see fucking shit. Why have we failed the quest, guys? Come on. I can't believe it. It's a Garuga, guys. We're in G-rank. Like, endgame G-rank. I think we're all HR9. Come on. Are you... Fuck. You think I have the time for this? I can't believe it. Come on. We just failed it. Oh my god. I'll see you guys back in the hunt. And I have now returned to Monster Hunter World indefinitely for the rest of this video. I do apologise for things going a little bit off topic there. But I am pleased to announce that at the very least, on the 24th of August 2018, it was actually on the 23rd that it happened, we finally got a patch to fix the awful disconnects that were occurring during the online of Monster Hunter World. So, at least for PC, I will mention. So that's pretty much the reason overall why it took me maybe an entire week, because what you just saw then was recorded about a week ago. It took me an entire week to get to finishing the recording, because, you know, the awful disconnects were just making it such that I could not really comfortably record. And yeah, it's frustrating, but I'm just glad that it's over. But unfortunately it's only half over. We still have an issue at the moment. The server load still exists. While the Europeans are awake, the server is at maximum load. And while we're no longer having our connections terminated to the server, or to the game, we are still having issues with the SOS system struggling as a result of that server load. So basically what ends up happening as a result of that server load is the SOS search will be very slow, and it will show close to no options at all. I found that it's a lot easier to use the SOS system when you give it less to look for. For instance, the more you tailor your SOS search to something specific, the more likely you are to actually find something in particular that's going to be available to join. Whereas, if you just do a general search of all available SOS quests, there's going to be nothing. But as soon as you tailor it to, let's say I want to do an investigation of Nergigante, which is what I'm going to be searching in a moment, I will be able to find it. Whereas if I just do a general search of all SOS flares that are up, it's not going to appear, I can assure you. So, yeah, I'm not going to jinx it. I'm not going to say that I am going to find a investigation for Nergigante, because I will say the SOS system is just truly and utterly fucked at the moment, at least at this time of day. But, yeah, we'll see how that goes soon. When I was last recording, I was actually still going through the story of the game. I was only, whatever it was, Hunter rank 14, something like that. I had yet to kill Xeno. I think I had only killed Teostra at the time? I think that's as far as I'd gone through the game. I can't really remember. I believe that was the case, but that's when I was last recording in this video on World. But as I'm playing now, you can see that I'm a bit of a higher Hunter rank. If you're not seeing it right now, I'll go to my guild card and show you. I currently am Hunter rank 53, and you can see that I've been doing a lot of investigations, which is the sensible thing to be doing. This is my weapon usage. As you can see, I have mostly been using heavy bowgun. When it comes to heavy bowgun, I have been focusing on spread. I also ended up making a heavy pierce set as well as that. The bow usage has been a bit on and off. I have only been using one weapon for the bow. It's just been a basic, bow that I can pretty much use in whatever situation, but I haven't actually taken the time to expand my bow selection, nor have I created a proper armor set tailored to the bow, probably because I did that in my first playthrough of the game, and I did it over a long period of time. I took some time to actually amass a lot of different bows, and I couldn't really be bothered doing it again right now, so I'm not. At the moment I'm focusing on getting some long swords. I'm going to try and not use the heavy bow gun too much more, because at 130 uses I don't really want to use it that much more, because my goal in pretty much all of the Monster Hunter games that do have guild cards, and I'm pretty sure all of them do, is just try that didn't have a guild card, because it was try. It was a really messy game, but an amazing game. Just a bit messy in some ways, but my goal is to have the weapon usage bars on the first page, as in filtering up to 100, sort of a bit above 100 as well, but more or less 100. I want to have all of those weapon usage bars flat, in a line, maximum usage on that first page, and it looks really good. I've done it in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and I'm aiming to do it in all of the games, really, that I'm playing, so yeah, I sort of gave up along the way in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, simply because I can't really play that game anymore without wanting to kill myself, because, fucking 3DS, I hate playing that game. Or rather, I hate playing on that game system. That's why I'm so excited for Generations Ultimate, but I'll talk about Generations Ultimate in a moment. For now, I would like to see if I can connect to an SOS quest. You can see here that the search is very slow, as I just mentioned before. Whether or not it comes up with anything yet, no investigations. What we're going to do, and I reckon we'll see an immediate difference, watch this. Once I search for an investigation specifically, at least one will come up. I'm not saying it's going to be a good investigation, but as you can see, look at this. These are... And you can see, 2 people are in this quest and it's been going for 6 minutes. I'm going to join it. Oh god, it's a bit garbage. The person's only got 1 camp in the Elder's Recess. How awful is that? I mean, it's just so inconvenient, really. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll also show you my armor set in a moment, and I also have a number of armor sets. So this one here, I'll show you this. You can see it's got earplugs, handicraft, and those are the main skills that I'm aiming for on this set. The rest of the skills that I'll get will be dependent on my acquisition of decorations in the future, and I'm working on that now. I've only just recently hit Hunter rank 50, so now I'm able to do tempered investigations. It's just the fucking problem is the SOS system is so deeply broken that I can't really do anything on that front, or at least not as well as I would like to. Either way, you can see this is my spread heavy bowgun set. It's, well, you can see the skills there. It's basically capitalizing on as much damage as possible, and it's got spread up, critical boost, all of that. The reason why I'm going through that quickly is because I know I've got some people waiting on me here, and they've already been in a quest for 7 minutes or so now, so I want to get to them as soon as possible and help them out. Don't really want to leech on their quest too hard. Whether or not we get a fourth person will be up to chance, purely up to chance. How many times have they died at this point? I don't know. I think we've got 3 deaths on this particular quest. I'm just going to pray to the high heavens that they haven't died yet, but anyway. Of course, that whole death business is going to be made a lot easier to contend with when they've got more people hunting the monster, but either way. Oh dear. So, I have been hunting a lot of Nergigante as of late. Originally to get more HRP. I don't know if it's even referred to as HRP anymore. It's probably just referred to as experience, but back in the day it was called HRP, Hunter Rank Points, which of course would allow you to rank up in your Hunter rank. So yeah, I started doing Nergigante investigations for that reason, and during that period of time I never did actually get a Nergigante gem. And then during the last maybe 5 to 7 Nergigante hunts that I have done, I've actually been trying to get a gem. Still without success, of course, and I don't know what the deal with my luck is. I actually, to make this armor set, had to make, well, not to make, but I had to acquire 2 Kushala Daora gems. That required the killing of about 20 Kushala Daora. That was rough. I mean, 20 doesn't sound like that much, but when you're actively killing 20 of the same monster to try and acquire something, if I could speak English, it's rough. It's really... It feels like you want to die. Not just because it feels like it, you do actually welcome the concept of death, and it's not pleasant at all to spend that much time hunting the same thing over and over again. Take breaks, Doomlink. Well, that's not really on my agenda. If I take a break, it's tantamount to giving up, so I have to keep trying and trying, you see. Of course, I need to get used to playing Monster Hunter and doing a commentary at the same time again, because it's been a while. I remember when I first did a commentary while playing Monster Hunter, and it's strange because, you know, I've been playing Monster Hunter for as long as I've been doing commentaries, yet the first time, which, by the way, was in 2009. 2009 was probably my... Are you limping? Holy shit, I feel bad for... I feel like I've just leeched on this quest, but either way. Yeah, 2009 was a really important year for me. I started the Souls series, I started the Monster Hunter series, I started my YouTube commentaries. It is... Anyway, the point is that even though I started doing commentaries in 2009, I actually only first tried doing commentaries while playing Monster Hunter in 2013. And I realized that it was just really bizarre to play the game and talk at the same time. There was something about it, I just wasn't used to it. Maybe I've been using different muscles while playing Monster Hunter compared to other games, and then doing a commentary as well as that just feels really foreign, and so that's how I felt back then at the very least. So when it's been a while since I've last done that, it's sort of, I don't know, it feels a little bizarre. But either way, this guy's name is Sir Comes-A-Lot, and I think there isn't much more that needs to be said about that. Where's the other guy? Where is he? Why are you over there? Hunter HZ, or HC, whatever. Just do the wake up hit. This guy's going to take forever. He is in no way in a rush to get here. Look at him. I mean, Jesus. Anyway, I would like to get a Nergigante gem either in this quest or in a future quest. I can't even remember what the rewards of this one are. I don't know. I know at least that there's a gold, so that's always nice. Just do the wake up hit. The thing's going to wake up at this rate. Monsters only sleep for like 2 minutes in this game. In fact, in most games they only sleep for 2 minutes. Unless he's got bombs to put down. I don't know. Right, now he's doing the wake up hit. I think, yeah, that was a bit close. I think that's outside of the critical distance, but anyway, alright, let's not go towards the front where he's got all these spikes. Of course, when he's got all these spikes, we need to be ready for him to do his big forward dive where he shoots his spikes out. I mean, he's doing that just to break the terrain around him but we do need to be careful of his jump forward attack, where he's going to throw his spikes around, because both his wings, his head, his tail, his arms are all covered in black spikes, which means that we are at great risk. That attack there is what I'm talking about. So pretty much just realizing that that's coming and being aware that it's going to come is pretty much the best way to avoid it. And it's the same thing with, say, the Teostra Supernova. It's the same thing with all of those sorts of attacks. If you can see that it's coming, then just be ready to avoid it. It's all about learning how the fights work, you know. And that's definitely what you do with Nergigante. And then Nerg is also very important to focus on your invulnerability windows with. So whenever he knocks you down, watch him. Is he going to try to combo you? If he is, don't touch your fucking analog stick. Just lay there on the ground with your invulnerability period and let him just smash you, yet not hit you. That's pretty much what you want to be doing, because the deal with this guy is that he loves to combo you, and it's annoying. And I have to say, my play is so bad when I'm doing commentary, but anyway. I'm going to try and do... Oh, what was that? He just turned around and pushed me. What an asshole. I think we're one death away from failing, so let's not fail, please. I do actually... Oh, maybe I'm getting hit by those falling objects. Yes, I can see them now. Very annoying. I mean, I'm trying to hunt the monster, and then you've got these things falling down. Makes it a little bit harder. Just need to get that final hit in. Which might be a ways away, because of course it's only two of us fighting this one monster at the moment. Which doesn't equate to a lot of damage on a multiplayer elf monster. That is if you're doing normal damage, that is. That was a bit of a risk there. Fortunately, Hunter HZ decided to dive there. Either he was aware of the risks, or he was just in a very favourable position at that time. Alright, time to try and get my spirit gauge up to the white at the very least. Come on. And I missed it. Fuck. Not having a good hunt right now, I'll tell you what. Need to try and focus, for sure. Alright, we're close to killing it. Just a few hits away. That is my expert opinion as a person who has been grinding Nergigante a lot. Today, in particular. Yesterday was my Kushala Daora day, and today is my Nergigante day, and needless to say I'm starting to get a bit sick of it. I said he was a few hits away, yet he's still alive. I guess I'm just... These fucking things falling are just so annoying. Just stop. I don't know if we're doing something to cause that, or Nerg's doing something to cause it, but it's freaking annoying, and I don't want to deal with that anymore. It just feels... It felt like it was worse this time than it has been in previous times. Oh god. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for my recording for the moment. I said that I was going to talk about Generations Ultimate, and I guess I'll do that before I stop the recording. The reason why I'm only doing one hunt here is because I know that I've sort of preceded this recording with a lot of other footage as well, so I don't want this video to be too long, because I think if the video is at a certain length, it'll be enough to make you not even want to click on it, or at the very least only watch like the first 5 minutes. You know, attention spans, ladies and gentlemen. We need to try to accommodate the lack of such a thing at the very least. But anyway, Generations Ultimate, unfortunately I will not be playing that game until late October, because I am going away between September and October, pretty much. I mean, I'll be coming back for a short time, like, I'll first be going somewhere else in Australia for 10 days, and then I'll return, and then not long after that I'll be going for 4 weeks into the UK. So, long story short, I can't really justify, excuse me, the purchase of, like, a fully priced brand new Switch game that I'm not going to play for 2 months, you know, so pretty much what I have decided to do is just not buy it yet, and wait until late October, because even if I do get it the week it comes out, and I think it comes out next week, yeah, so even if I do get it next week, there's no real point in me playing it, because 1, I'm only going to be able to play it for that short time, and then 2, I'm not going to be able to upload the footage that I do end up recording at that time, so I'd like to just wait until late October, then start playing the game and all of that. What I'm doing right now is sort of treating this as an opportunity to put as much time into World right now as I can before I get a hold of Generations Ultimate and sort of stop playing this game. Like, I'm not going to truly stop, but I've been playing this game a lot right now. And I think part of it is to, one, give myself, well, sort of take advantage of that opportunity, me not having Generations Ultimate, as in not having a game that I'd rather play over World, but then also, the more I play World here, the less inclined I'll be to return to it while I'm playing Generations Ultimate, because maybe I'll burn myself out on it, you know, something like that. That's kind of what I want, because I do want to put a lot of time into Generations Ultimate, so yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. I would like to record some random hunts of both games as much as I can. I'd like to also maybe return to 3 Ultimate if I can. I don't know how many people are actually playing it. Probably not many at all, unfortunately, but that's the nature of the game. Not many people even own Wii U's anymore, you know. So, and if they do own them, they've probably just put them away in a cupboard, you know. Whereas my setup has it so that all of my consoles are sitting there in a line, ready to be used at literally any time. I just have to turn it on. And then that's why it's not so much of a difficulty for me to go and play 3 Ultimate. The only thing that stops me is the lack of people playing. And I guess not everyone has that sort of setup that I do, but either way, I thank you all for watching this video, and I will continue on my journey to get a Nergigante gem. I could always cop the fuck out. I could cop the fuck out and do this, because I've got 2 gold Wyverian prints that were given to me through the login bonus or whatever, I don't know. I'm really tempted to do that, because I've tried for quite a lengthy period of time to try and get the Nergigante gem here, and I haven't had a good time trying to get it, so maybe I'll just give up, you know, and meld for it. But either way, I thank you all for watching. I will see you guys when I'm next recording random hunts. I'll try to get another video out soon, but I won't put one out before I put this one out, because I don't want to overshadow this video. If I upload 2 back-to-back, you'll only watch the newest of the 2. I know how you people work. Either way, I'll see you guys another time. Catch you all later.